Imagine building a complete business application like this, a system where users can upload files directly to Google Drive, automatically save links inside Google Sheets, add, edit, delete, and update records, search data instantly, paginate huge tables professionally, validate forms like real enterprise software, export reports to PDF and Excel, view dashboard statistics in real time, work with a fully dynamic table. And the craziest part, we are building everything using Google Apps Script, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. No expensive hosting, no complicated backend server, no database installation, no monthly payment. In this tutorial, I will show you step by step how to build a complete professional web application from scratch. So if you want to become a serious Google Apps Script developer, this video is going to completely change your level. Let's begin. Okay, first of all, let me show you the end result. Here, let me enter product name, let's say computer. Now choose file to upload. Okay, now just select what you want to upload. Let me select this one, RCS system. Just click on open here. Okay, k.png. Now just click on save product. Okay, product saved successfully. Look here, this one, computer 2. Okay, now let me open image here. Look here, okay. And again, let me check from the Google Drive here. This one registration system. Okay, now check from the database. That means Google Sheet. Look here, this one. That's good. Let me add another one. For example, let's say mouse, or let's say ABCDE 10 and 20,000. Okay, let me choose file here. Then let me upload which one? This one. Let's say inventory registration. Okay, now just click on save product. Okay, product saved successfully. Look here, ABCDE, quantity 10, price 20,000. Let me open image here. This opens in a new tab. Look here. Okay, let me check from the Google Sheet. Look, this one. Okay, this one is it uploaded to Google Drive successfully. Okay, check from the database. Look here. This one. Nice. Okay, now let me show you how to edit and delete. Let me change this one, ABCD to, let's say XYZ. And then let me this one minus 10. Now just click on say product. Let's say quantity must be greater than 0. So let's say 0 here. Okay, let me 1. Let me change the image. Okay, aa.png, save here. Okay, product updated. So let me check. Look here, XYZ. Check from the from the Google Sheet, and also look here. Okay. Now let me delete, for example, XYZ here. Just click on delete. Okay. Good. Yeah, XYZ is gone. Okay. Now let me look here. Pagination is done successfully. Look, previous, this one, and next. Okay. And also there is total product, this total quantity, and total price. Okay, let me show you about search product. Is search computer, for example. Okay. Scanner. Mouse. Now this is nothing. Okay, let me enter mouse, for example. Mouse. Okay, now just click save product. Okay, look here, mouse is added. Let me check from the Google Sheet. Here, mouse. Now let me search mouse here. That's good. Okay, now let me export it to Excel. Just click on export here. Look here, click this one. Okay, double click it to open the Excel file. That's good. Immediately this one. Look here, there is what? Scanner, again scanner. Here, two scanners. Look here, scanner, scanner AB. Have two mouse. Let me check from the Google Sheet here. Look here, this name and this one is what? The same. Okay. Now let me export as PDF. Look, click this one. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let me check the validation. Just click on save product. It says please fix validation errors. Look here, product name required. Let's say AB. Okay, it says minimum 3 characters required. Let me add another. Let's say. Okay, now click on this one. Quantity must be greater than 0. Okay, click save product. It says price must be greater than 0. Let's say this one. Then click on choose file. Okay, let me select this one. Open. Now just click on save product. Okay, good. Check from the here. ABO is added. Just click this one to check the file. That's good. So how to build such types of inventory management system by using Google Apps Script. Let me open Google Drive. And then click OK. Okay, now just click on new here. Then Google Sheet. Okay, now let me rename this one to complete business project. Okay, sorry. Let me remove this one. This is complete system. Simply. Let me take the format. This one. Copy this header only. Copy and paste here. Okay, now let me rename sheet 1 to data. Okay, now let me open the Google Apps Script editor. Just click on Google Drive and just click new, then more here, Google Apps Script. Just click on create script here. Okay, let me remove this default function and replace by this code. Don't worry about the source code, you can get it from the video description. Okay, now just paste here. Save it. Okay, let me add another one. Let's say add. Oh, sorry. Let me remove this one. Here, click plus sign and script database. Click OK. Remove the default function and take it this format. Copy and paste. Let me rename this one. Let me remove this one first. Then here, take this code up to this one. Have to edit. Okay. paste here. Good. This Google sheet name and this one must be the same, and also Google this Google sheet ID is necessary. Okay. Now let me add another one. Just click this one and let me add HTML file, that is index. Okay. Then take the index file here. Okay, save it. First of all, let me open Google Drive first. Open Google Drive here. Okay, let me add another folder. This side, upload image. Just click on create. Then open upload image here. Then take this one as this Google ID, copy this code, and now go to the source code. And then here there is cons folder ID. This one, replace it by here. Okay, good. This one is yes. This one is a folder that all images are stored. Okay. Let me add another file, export. Just click on plus sign, export. Copy this export code and paste here. And also form configuration, this one. Config. Okay. Now let me add another file, that is pagination code. Just copy this code and paste here. The other one is search. Here is search code. What else? Status. It is Google status. Google statistics. That means okay. Just copy this statistics and paste here. The other one is what? Styles. This is Tailwind style. Tailwind CSS style sheet. You can generate it from VS Code. Okay, copy this code and paste here. This side styles and paste here. Okay, the other one is what? Table here. Dynamic table. Copy this code. Paste here. Okay. The last one is what? Validator. This one is what? Validation code. Copy this validation code and this HTML file. This side validator. Okay. Now let me copy this code and paste here. Okay, good. Now let me explain each and every codes here. This one is what? Here, this code is what? Inside CodeJS, we first create the doGet function. This function loads our front-end interface. Whenever users open the web app URL, this function runs automatically. Now we return the HTML file using HTML service. Look here, this one is what? HTML service. Then we set the titles of the application. This is the bridge between our backend and front end. Next, we create the include function. Look, this one is include function. This allows us to separate our CSS and JavaScript into different files. This is extremely important for professional project structure. Never put everything inside one massive HTML file. Reloaded project should always be organized cleanly. Okay, now let me building the user interface. Now let's create the front end. A new HTML file called index. Look here, this one. Inside the body, we will create dashboard, cards, search input, data table, pagination, buttons, export buttons, and file upload buttons. This one. This is where users interact with the system. Now I am using Tailwind CSS. Look, this one. This one. Okay. Now I am using Tailwind CSS to make the interface modern and responsive. A professional user interface is very important. Many developers focus on only functionality, but users just judge system visually. A clean interface immediately increases the perceived quality of application. Now let's create a dashboard size 6 card. Look, this display total product total. Look, let me show you from the. Okay. Here there is what total products. Here there is total product, total quantity, and total price. This one. This creates a real business dashboard feeding. Next, we create the form section. The form includes product name, category. Look, this section is the form section. Look. The form includes product name, product quantity, and price, and also file upload. This one, file upload images. Then we add save and update buttons here. Delete and open files. Now below the table we add pagination controls. Okay. Finally, we add export buttons. Look, this one. This one is search functionality. Search functionality is one of the most important features in data management system. Imagine searching through thousands of records manually. That would be terrible. Now users can instantly search by product name or product quantity or product price. The other one is what? Pagination system. Look, here is pagination. Okay, let me rename it. Paginator. Okay. Pagination divided huge dataset into smaller pages. For example, page 1 shows row 1 up to 5. Page 2 shows row 6 up to 10. This improves speed, readability, performance, user navigation. Now we create current page. Okay, now let me just click on export here, and here this is export to Excel. Look, this one is export to Excel up to this one, this code. This is one of the most requested business feature. Companies often need report backup, offline analysis, data sharing. Now we create an export function. We convert table data into Excel format. Then we automatically download the file. Now users can open spreadsheet in Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, etc. This feature makes the system much more practical for a real business. Okay, the next one is export as PDF. This code. PDF reports are heavily used in professional environments. Examples include invoice, receipt, receipts, reports, inventory, summaries, official documents. Now we generate a printable PDF version of the table. Then users can download, print, share. This is another then users can download, print, share. This is another feature that separates beginner project from professional systems. Okay, now let me show you the deploying the web app. Just click on deploy here. New deployment. Now just select web app here. Okay, then select this one to anyone with Google account. Now just click on deploy. Okay, authorize access. Advanced here. Go to untitled project and save. Then just click on here. Select all. Continue. Okay, your this one is your URL. Your full business application is online. No hosting server, no cPanel, no VPS, no complicated deployments. Google handles everything. This is why Google Apps Script is incredibly powerful for rapid business application development. Just click on here this URL. Okay, as wrong exception, no HTML file name pagination was found. Okay, let me check from here. Look here, rename it. This file must be the same as this one. So now just click on deploy and manage deployment here. Okay, just click this one, update it to new version. Let's say web app, then click on deploy. Now click on URL. Let me remove this one here. Now let's test everything here. Let me enter here brand name computer. Let me select this file p.png. Okay, let me this one. Let's say -10. It says quantity must be greater than 0. Let's say 20 and this one. Let's say free. It says product name required. This one. Look. So let's say AB. It says minimum 3 characters required. So let's say AB or let's say computer here. Computer. So validation successfully worked. I just click on save product here. It's okay, product saved successfully. Now let me check from the database that is on the Google Sheet. Okay, this one is the Google Sheet. Look here, computer 10,000. Let me check whether the file is uploaded to Google Drive or not. Just open this one. Look, this one is what? b.png is uploaded successfully. Okay, so now let me edit this one. Computer 2 scanner. And click on save product. Okay, check from the database here. Computer change to scanner and okay. And here, let me open this image. That's good. Okay. Now let me delete this one. Delete here. And check from the database. Okay, let me delete this one. Then just click on OK. It is good. Let me check from the Google Sheet. It is good. And also check from, but the image remains on Google Drive. Doesn't deleted. Okay, let me add another one. Let's say again scanner, or let's say product name repair. Let's say printer. Good. No image. Why? Because we can't upload it. Then we edit it and upload here. Just add this one. O.png. Now click on save product. Good. Look, no image. Change to open image. Just open it. Oh, that's good. Let me check from the Google Drive folder. Look here, export this one, o.jpg. Okay, now let me check from the database, that means Google Sheet. Look here, open it. That's nice. Export PDF. Okay. Now let me add another one. Let's say computer. Here's total product 1, total quantity 2, and total price 10,000. Okay, it automatically changed to 2. Look here. This one changed to 2. Look, and this one is 4. 2 plus 2 give us 4. Okay, and now let me search here. Let's say computer. That's good. Printer. Okay. It is all about the system. Thanks for watching.